When I went to rehab, I was told that my addiction was among the most severe they had ever seen. And that's because I was addicted to virtually everything.
Look at that. Hey guys, AJ here back on Level 1 for you. So as these 304s will put anything on the internet, right? And guys, they're all out here trying to be strong and independent.
I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore.
As we all know that they're out here stressed out, working these stupid jobs, trying to pay off all this debt, right? And then what happens, guys? They start drinking, taking antidepressants, shooting opioids, and they're basically addicted to all types of stuff, right? Or they just have a bunch of crazy mental health problems, right? And all of a sudden it's...
You think I'm drunk, but that's not it. I just have mental health issues.
Hey guys, you have to be careful, because you will see perfectly somewhat normal looking chicks on dating apps or out at bars, and you'll get to know them. Try and talk to them because they're cute. And guys, they're addicts. Never, ever, ever date an addict. Ever. Ever, 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 guys. Because once an addict, always an addict. Once a junkie, always a junkie. If you're talking to a chick, you find out that she's been addicted to alcohol or Bolivian marching powder, guys.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
You will ruin your life. So guys, we're going to go back to the dumpster fire known as TikTok and look at some of these absolute dunderheaded bras talking about how they're addicts. But before we do that, like, subscribe, drop a comment. Guys, I have a second channel called 50304s. That is linked in the description. Please go and check that out. Join my Discord. Check out the playlist at the end. And guys, I'm offering memberships now, so hit the join button or the link in the description, because memberships really help the channel out. Thanks to all you guys that are already members, and let's get into this. Guys, look, you can already see the tattoo on her face, right? Uh-oh.
I've been clean from heroin and fentanyl for 4 years this upcoming Christmas. And I've gone through some really traumatic and shitty things since getting clean that did not break me. But for some reason, just now I was standing up by the bar while taking care of my job, and I got punched in the fucking gut with a burning fucking desire to go get a bag. I can't breathe, oh my god. This hasn't happened to me literally in years. I'm on a bupe shot, I'm on Brixadi, and it usually works really well for me with the cravings and the dreams, but I don't know what it is right now, but I can't take it.
Look at that.
And it just goes to show how powerful that shit is and how much it changes your brain chemistry, because I'm pretty sure if I'd never tried it, I wouldn't be sitting here I need to go get a bag, but I'm sitting here I need to go get a bag. I'm not gonna go 99.9% sure I'm not gonna go get a bag, but I mean...
Yeah, right.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
You never know. So I don't want people to be worried, but I am just what the f***? Because it's been a really long time. And I'm sitting here, it's all I can think about. I had to come down to my office to I took a Suboxone, even though I'm on a bupe shot, so I don't think that's gonna really do anything. It's not helping, it's not working. I don't know what it is. But I feel if I don't go get a bag, I'm gonna have a mental breakdown. But going to get a bag is not really an option. A lot of people would be really pissed at me. So I'm just trying to remember that and fucking breathe. But this shit's actually kind of crazy because I was having a good day. It's been a fine, nothing's wrong. Well, there's a lot of shit that's wrong, but nothing is immediately wrong right now. Nothing is acutely wrong in this moment. I mean, there are lots of wrong things in life in general, but I wasn't thinking about any of those things till right now. And oh my god, it's been 4 years. 4 years. Damn.
So that, guys, the stupid tattoos, right? The stupid glasses, the tattoo on her face.
You tell her she's a goddamn whore!
Come on, man. What's going on here, right? And guys, there are guys who will be like, I can save her, man. I can get her life on track, man.
Here I come to save the day!
What kind of simp? What kind of beta would be with this chick, guys? And guys, think about what her employer needs to think, right? Her employer is putting themselves at risk by having a junkie in their office. I had to go back to my office. So she's not even doing her job, and she's on TikTok. Look at this, guys. I told you, once a junkie, always a junkie. She said that it's been 4 years. This person says, girl, I'm on Brixadi, and this happened to me a couple times. I think it's normal being an addiction. You're so beautiful, amazing, and strong, please.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
Look at that, guys. What an absolute joke. Guys, this is what they voted for, right? Out here strong and independent, making bad decisions, can't tell them anything, and they're out here doing fentanyl, right? Clown world. Ah. Guys, I know, sorry about the jump scare with this one, right? Guys, look at this chick's face and the bull ring.
That shit is a 2-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
Look at that.
Hi, my name is Hannah. I'm in recovery for substance use disorder, and things are going pretty good. I recently went bowling with one of my friends from my intensive outpatient program, who I also went to rehab with, and we had so much fun. It was really nice getting to spend some quality time with him. He's like my safe person. He knows like everything about me, and getting to see him and get to have like that quality time with him was really fun and really special. And yeah, I just had so much fun. I also recently started my equine psychotherapy, so we just did like a tour of the facility. I met my therapist, I met the equine specialist that's going to be like standing in on my sessions, and I met some of the horses, and I think I picked out the first horse that I want to work with. His name is Malachi, and he has like no personal bubble. He likes being really close to people, and that's what I like in my horses. I like it when they have no personal bubble.
Look at the beast in this chick's eyes, guys. Look at this chick's eyes. Guys, look at that. No soul in there whatsoever. And the hand tattoos, the bull ring, come on.
So I think I'm going to work with Malachi for my first session. I've also still been doing the Bumble BFF thing. I'm talking to a couple of people, but I have been texting with someone, and they are super cool. They have a one-eyed dog named Purvis, and we are gonna go and walk our dogs together this weekend. So I have my first Bumble BFF date. And they're really cool. They're super awesome, and I'm a little nervous. But I know if I'm just myself and I am my usual like fun, outgoing, kind of kooky, kind of crazy self, then they'll like me. So
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
I know I'm awesome, and it should be easy for me to make friends because I'm cool and I'm fun. So yeah, so things are going really good for me right now. Yeah, just rocking my shit and hitting my meetings and doing my thing. That's all.
Guys, any takers? Why would any man choose to like enter into this thing's life, guys? Why? Oh, sorry, have her enter into your life. Absolutely insane. And of course, that's awesome. I'm glad you have a safe person. Thanks for the update, boo. Please. This is modern women, guys. Clown world.
Being an addict is so f***ing embarrassing. I'm gonna say to people, oh no, sorry, I've got this.
When I went to rehab, I was told that my addiction was among the most severe they had ever seen. And that's because I was addicted to virtually everything. I had compulsive patterns of behavior around eating, substances, alcohol, relationships, spending, everything you can possibly think of. And by the time I went to rehab, I had lost virtually everything to those addictions. If you're anything like me, you find it virtually impossible to moderate. I always say my drug of choice is simply more. I seem to have a fundamental incapacity to regulate myself, my nervous system, my desires, my needs, my impulses. Everything is just constantly in extremes, and I struggle to reach equilibrium. But But over the last 5 years, I've embarked on a dedicated journey to figure out exactly what it takes to liberate yourself from compulsive behaviors altogether. Because if you know anything about my story, you know that I went from being an addict to being like a covert secret addict, addicted to things like exercise, work, and being healthy. All things that I was constantly celebrated for, but that were secretly unaliving me. And over these last 5 years, I have studied every single recovery program out there and put everything together into my own coaching program to walk myself through freedom from those compulsions. And now I do the same for others. And these are some of the things that I've learned about being an addict in general. There's this common idea that addicts are really bad at self-discipline or at exercising willpower, and that is simply not true. Many of the people that I know in addiction are
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
actually extremely willful and have constructed their entire lives around goals and objectives. If you look at someone with an eating disorder, for example, you can see how something can be an addiction but rely extremely on regimentation. And that, I think, is where the key to understanding addiction kind of lies. Addicts typically have a fixed mindset, so we have a certain way of perceiving the world, typically in black and white, and we look for confirmation of our perception of the world. We quickly create magical associations with things. So for example, I might start drinking and realize that it kind of helps me loosen up and connect to others, and then I will develop the mistaken belief that alcohol is the only way that I can connect to other people. And because I'm actually an extremely willful being, I will stick to that conviction despite evidence to the contrary. Because that's the real problem with addicts. It's not that we lack self-discipline, it's that we lack flexibility. We lack the capacity to consider an alternative to the situation that we are currently in.
Guys, that has to be the biggest bunch of bullshit that I've ever heard in my entire life.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
Oh, it's not because we don't have willpower. We're junkies because we have too much willpower.
The
Oh!
lie detector determined that was a lie.
That is the biggest bunch of crap that I've ever heard in my entire life.
We're desperately seeking comfort, and so we will therefore sacrifice pretty much anything in service of that comfort. Again, it's not that we lack self-discipline, it's that we're simply prioritizing immediate relief of our painful symptoms over everything else.
Which is undisciplined. Wanting something immediately, wanting instant gratification means you don't have discipline, you absolute dunderhead. What is she talking about, guys?
You stupid woman!
That's the opposite of discipline. Come on.
And so in response to Peach's video, I want to say, like, yeah, it is kind of embarrassing to be the kind of person who can't moderate, because society generally doesn't have a clear conception of why addicts can't moderate.
Oh,
And
now
so
it's all society's fault. She expects us to feel bad.
people often assume that it's because I lack willpower. But the mistake they're making is in thinking that I, at that moment, have the emotional capacity to exercise willpower. Because what addiction does, by definition, is remove our capacity to exert willpower. And
I can't, guys, she goes on for like another minute and a half. I'm not gonna subject you guys to this, because see, no accountability, you know. This is the same as this body positive. Oh, well, you know, it's not our fault that we're this big. Oh, it costs too much money to eat healthy. Oh, you know, it's beyond my control. Or it's just excuses, guys. Excuses. What an absolute joke. And of course, all these people in the comments, wow, this is awesome, because it's taking any type of accountability away. Guys, never date chicks. Never talk to chicks. Don't be around anyone who's an addict. They will ruin their life and yours. But all right, you guys, this is AJ. I appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe. Guys, I'm out of here. Have a good one.